I don't really know how to start this video because I filmed all of it except for this like 2 days after I uploaded my last video, but it just didn't really feel like the right time to just post as if nothing horrible is going on right now, because it is. And I'm more than happy to post art and, whatever it is we're doing here. But I also feel like it is my responsibility as someone with any sort of platform to acknowledge that things are wrong right now and we need to help and we need to do better. So with that being said, I put some links in the description for ways that you can help, but here is the video that I filmed. Thank you guys for just everything, and please be safe, and I love you. Yeah. So I hadn't necessarily planned on my next video being a Stitches hunting video, but this happened. So let's draw the bear. So since a few people have asked what art supplies I use all the time, I figured I'd just show you guys those real quick in this video because I'm using them again. For pencils, for the most part, I prefer using the wooden pencils over mechanical, but I do use both because it doesn't really matter. As far as erasers, I'll put a picture of what this is supposed to look like because that is not what my erasers ever look like once they leave the packaging. But the thing that I really like about these is that the eraser dust pills up into really big chunks when you're erasing, so you don't have all these tiny little fibers on your drawings and you can just kind of pick it up and throw it away. So as far as inking pens, there's really only 2 different kinds that I use. The first ones are the Zig Millennium pens, and the only 2 sizes that I actually use are just the 05s and the 08s. And then the other ones that I use are the Micron Pigma pens, also in an 05, but they are in brown, burgundy, and sepia. As far as the white gel pens that I use for small details and correcting line art, for the most part, I use the Jelly Roll pen. It is a lot more opaque than some of the other ones that I've tried. Lately, I've actually been using the white Posca pen. Since it is acrylic, it is a lot more opaque than a gel pen. So the materials for this project are pretty much the same as the cube painting, with the exception of these, which I completely forgot that I had, but as soon as I saw them, I knew what I wanted to do with them, which is a posable paper doll. I just figured since they were star-shaped, they would work really well with this project because he has stars on his shirt, so it just kind of made sense to me. So of the almost 400 villagers that are in Animal Crossing, I think Stitches is probably one of, if not the most simplistic design of the characters, which I honestly kind of like about him. He's just a little stuffed bear. He's very easy to draw. I don't know if anybody else wants a Stitches paper doll, but if you do, I'll do a freeze frame of the outlines here so that you can trace it if you want, because I was going to scan them in and put them online for you guys, but my scanner broke. So. And again, with these Posca pens, they're not for paper, but I have become somewhat addicted to using them on paper because it is just so much more convenient than painting. I think honestly these acrylic pens have become like my new favorite art supply because they're so convenient. As far as brands though, I really don't have a preference with these. I know that for the most part in the US, the Posca pens are a lot easier to get a hold of than some of the other ones. I actually ordered a couple more sets of these, and I think I'm gonna do a video comparing all of the ones that I have, because the 2 sets that I just ordered from Amazon are like not even a third of the price of the Posca pens. So if they're good, that would be very convenient. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure this is one of the only 2mm acrylic markers that I have. And seeing how quickly this covers the surface area, I really wish that I had bought more of this size because it's taking a fraction of the time to color. And then just adding in the stitching detail on his face and on his body in a dark red so that it shows up a little bit better. Now with the outlines, I decided it would look a little bit cleaner if I went over it with the acrylic markers. And then just very quickly doodling all the little stars on his shirt. His facial features, I decided to use a little bit of a lighter brown. Without the harsh outlines around him, it kind of made sense to make his face just a little bit lighter. In hindsight, I definitely should have just made the body and the head as a singular piece, because I'm not going to be inserting a brad into his face because it would be very obvious where it was. So yeah, I definitely should have thought that through a little better, but you know, it's all right. The little squares that I'm using to attach his head to his body, it's basically double-sided tape, but just really tiny. So as far as inserting the brads, pretty much all I'm gonna do is just cut a very small slit into both pieces and just poke the brad through. And then I'm just kind of going over everything and adding some little shadows and highlights. And there we go. Which means it's time to look for stitches. Let's go. So instead of wearing the little tank top that he wears to try to find stitches, I thought it would be cool to make my own outfit that's kind of inspired by him. Almost like a Disney-bound situation, but it's an Animal Crossing villager. And this time I'm actually gonna remember to put the code. And also my creator ID in case you guys wanted any of the patterns that I used in my island tour video, because I completely forgot to put the code in the video. Anyway, let's go find the bear. I have 53 tickets this time. Hopefully I won't need them all. Alright, who are you? Oh, jeez. Does anybody else feel like the noses on the mouse villagers are just a little bit strange looking? Island number 2. Oh, there we go. Okay. What we got? A diner chair. Okay. Will the 3-tiered island be lucky again this early? Oh, which one are you? Rory. Heh. Island number 3. Ooh. Hello. Oh no! He's so cute. I already have 2 jocks though. I can't have a third one.
That's a jock?
I know. It bothers me. Like, can you imagine him showing up at your house like, you lifted? See? See? He's talking about cultivating mass right now, and he's tiny.
Heck?
And I know so many people are looking for him, and I feel so bad that the mechanics in this game do not allow you to, like, text your friend and be like, hey, Dom's on this island, come get him. I hate it. Which one is that? Olivia. I thought it was Olivia, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong. I don't understand why all of the cat villagers did not get a nose. Like, that doesn't seem super fair. This is gonna be island number 5? Island number 5. Oh, oh. No way!
What?
He's right there!
How did you do that in 5 tries?
Oh no, I'm feeling very lucky. We should probably get a picture. That'll do. Well, we found him.
Alright, you found him. Oh, I found him. Is that you? What? Huh? You already found him? Play it. Play the part.
Play the part.
It's weird when I don't have the part.
Oh
playing.
god. Ugh, I need to see my material. Ugh.
That's him? You already found him?
Yeah, that's him. That's all you got?
Well, it's not all I got. Did you reply to me?
No, that's it. Oh, I'm keeping all this.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one when the other acrylic pens get here. Bye.